If you want to get a good quality Garmin watch according to your needs, then watch the video till the end and then decide. One of the best Garmin watches might be for you if you are an ultra runner, a triathlete, or an endurance trail runner. In fact, even if you're a fitness beginner working your way up to a marathon or a casual enthusiast, a Garmin watch should suit you as well. Garmin is well known for making some of the best running watches, but it also makes a massive range of other wearables, from the everyday smartwatch such as the Venu 2 to advanced multi-sports watches like the Epix. Looking for the best cheap running watch? Garmin has you covered with the excellent Forerunner 55. So let's get started. At number 1 position, we have Garmin Venu 2. The Garmin Venu 2 strikes a tricky balance between smartwatch and sports watch, successfully delivering the best of both worlds. Its design is understated and doesn't scream sports watch, but it's packed with an impressive array of training tools including accurate GPS, quick access to Garmin coach training plans, sensitive heart rate monitoring, cadence, splits, and more. There are plenty of indoor training modes too, and the watch even syncs with compatible gym equipment, plus third-party fitness and diet apps. On the smartwatch front, there's onboard storage for 650 songs, plus third-party music apps from Deezer and Amazon Music. You can view your day's schedule at a glance, check your heart rate, water intake, and stress level, log period symptoms, receive smartphone notifications. This is all made possible by the super high-resolution AMOLED display, with 3 brightness settings and an optional always-on mode that allows you to see a huge amount of data at a glance without digging out your phone. A superb all-purpose Garmin watch. The Venu 2 comes highly recommended. In January 2022, the Garmin Venu 2 Plus was released, a new smartwatch that keeps all the best features of the Venu 2 and adds a microphone so you can make calls and access your phone's voice assistant from your wrist. It's an excellent addition, and if you can afford the extra cost, well worth considering. Moving on to the next at number 2 with Garmin Vivosmart 5. If you don't need a fully fledged running watch like the Forerunner 955, but still want to get as much data as possible on your health and fitness, the Vivosmart 5 is the Garmin watch for you. It's super small and lightweight, but still provides an impressive stream of stats for you to pore over. In our tests, we were particularly impressed by its sleep tracking tools, and the device is so comfortable, you'll forget you're wearing it at night. Its screen is a small monochrome affair. However, Garmin's interface designers have done a truly impressive job of cramming in a wealth of data without things ever looking cramped. Sure, it's not quite as attractive as Fitbit's latest devices, but it's extremely practical and, best of all, there are no features hidden behind a paywall. Everything in the Garmin Connect app is free to access, with no need to subscribe to a premium service to get deep insights into historic data and trends. The number 3 position is held by Garmin Forerunner 955 Solar. The Garmin Forerunner 955 is the best of Garmin's running-focused smartwatches, and is its most recent premium offering, top of the heap if you want great running and fitness tracking features. Others might prefer more multi-sport-orientated premium offerings such as the Fenix 7 or Specialist watches like the Enduro. But for everyone else, from everyday exercisers to serious runners, this watch should have everything you'll need and then some. We found the multi-band GPS and heart rate monitor to both be exceedingly accurate in our review, and also praise the Forerunner 955's new training readiness and body battery features, full color maps, and up to 20 days of battery life, powered by that amazing Power Glass solar battery. If you're a runner, you're going to really love this watch. In-depth analytics allow you to go as deep as you want, and while this is a runner's watch through and through, that's not to say it can't track other sports. But if you're not doing lots of running, then you'll probably be better off with a cheaper, more general-purpose Garmin watch. This doesn't cost as much as some of the highest-performing Garmins, but it's not cheap. It goes deeper into what it tracks than most casual runners will want, or even occasionally need. Next at number 4, we have Garmin Instinct 2. We were big fans of the original Garmin Instinct, but it was always a very functional-looking watch, chunky and stoic. The Instinct 2 keeps all the best features of its predecessor and tucks it all into a slimmer package that's now available in 2 sizes, 45mm or 40mm for smaller wrists. It's a full multi-sports watch with carefully designed tracking modes for a wide range of activities, and runners, cyclists, and swimmers are particularly well served. You get the advanced training tools you'd expect from a modern Garmin watch, including workout suggestions, recovery time guidance, and load monitoring so you can strike the right balance between effort and rest. The Instinct 2 also allows you to download new apps, data fields, and faces from Garmin Connect IQ, and is available in a choice of more fun colors than the original Instinct. It's overall a more wearable watch whether you're working out or not. The standard Instinct 2 offers impressive battery life. But while the first-gen Instinct Solar could hypothetically keep running indefinitely on a single charge, the company says that it's now a practical possibility if you spend enough time outdoors. We were certainly impressed by its performance in our test. Even with regular workouts, the power meter barely budged when we got enough sun. The number 5 position is held by Garmin Enduro 2. The more time we spent with the Garmin Enduro 2, the more we appreciated its features and capabilities. The watch is not for everyone. A hefty price tag will surely put many people off from impulse buying the Enduro 2. But those who need the best battery life, the latest sensors, and access to the Garmin ecosystem can't get around not buying the Enduro 2. That said, there are many alternatives to the Enduro 2, even within the ever-increasing roster of Garmin watches. If you're after a more lifestyle-oriented yet rugged smartwatch, you might want to pick the Garmin Epix Gen 2, which also has an AMOLED screen, which is easier to read in broad daylight. For those with smaller wrists, we'd recommend the Garmin Fenix 7S, a multisport watch as a rugged build, but is also more stylish and, most importantly, fit on smaller wrists better. For running and triathlons, you're better off using the Forerunner 955 Solar or the Forerunner 255S, the smallest of triathlon watches out there, once you have tried the Enduro 2. Though, it'll be hard to go back to either of the watches mentioned above, especially since it has most of the features of those wearables, plus insanely long battery life and premium titanium construction, not to mention the super bright flashlight, everyone's favorite feature. The number 6 position is dominated by Garmin Fenix 7. The Fenix 7 is a sports watch aimed at serious athletes who enjoy getting stuck into multiple sports and want to push themselves to hit new records. It's packed with advanced training tools, including some new additions, like a real-time stamina graphic, which helps you pace yourself during events, and a graph showing how your VO2 max has changed over time. This is the first watch in the Fenix line to feature a touchscreen, and although it's automatically locked during workouts to prevent accidental touches, it's extremely useful for panning across maps with the watch in navigation mode. There are now lots of free maps available to download, and Garmin has added a new map manager to the watch itself, which makes the process quick and straightforward. Satellite positioning is quick to establish a lock, and proved super accurate in our test. The watch's biometric tracking is also impressive. Its heart rate monitoring is particularly responsive, making the Fenix 7 an excellent tool if you're interested in heart rate training. It's not quite perfect. The memory in pixel display lacks contrast, and the choice of a blue backlight muddies its colors, but it's a thoughtfully designed watch crammed with all the features you need to get your training on track. Whether you're a runner, swimmer, cyclist, triathlete, golfer, skier, or something else. Moving on to the next at number 7 with Garmin Epix N2. The Garmin Epix N2 essentially takes all the best features of the Fenix 7 and adds a stunning color AMOLED display. The result is a super premium sports watch to help you take your training to the next level with graphics, maps, and charts all clearly visible at a glance. However, this display is much more power-hungry than the MyP display of the Fenix 7, resulting in much shorter battery life. It's still very respectable for an AMOLED smartwatch though, particularly one this robust and packed with this many features for both everyday wear and fitness tracking. Garmin describes this as a watch for athletes who want to mix up indoor and outdoor training, and its huge range of workout profiles fit the bill nicely. When you're training outside, Garmin's heritage in satellite positioning really shines. The Epix Gen 2 establishes a GPS lock quicker than any other watch we've tested, tracks your runs and rides with impressive accuracy, and helps you find your way with extremely detailed vivid maps. It's well worth investigating the whole Garmin range before making a choice. But if you want the most advanced watch around and your budget can stand the hit, the Epix Gen 2 is the one for you. The number 8 position is held by Garmin Forerunner 55. The Garmin Forerunner 55 is Garmin's new entry-level running watch and is almost identical to its predecessor, the Forerunner 45 in terms of design. It's the same size and has the same 5-button interface. There's no touchscreen here. However, Once it's on your wrist, you'll discover an array of excellent new training tools inside that'll help you monitor your fitness and optimize your training. These include new suggested workouts based on your past activities, which help give your training some structure even if you're not following a dedicated plan. After a workout, you'll also see advice on how long to rest and recover before your next effort. The Forerunner 55 standout feature is Garmin's signature GPS accuracy, which makes it a great entry point for anyone upgrading from a Fitbit to a dedicated sports watch. It also won the prize for Best New Running Watch award in our 2021 awards. When choosing a Garmin watch, there are 3 key points to consider. What sport are you interested in? What level are you at? And what is your budget? If you're starting your fitness journey and want a watch that will help improve your habits, that's fantastic. A watch in the Venu line will suit you perfectly. They're pretty small and discreet, making them great for all-day wear and offer a good range of general fitness tracking tools. If your budget runs to it, the Venu 2 and Venu 2 Plus are our top picks, thanks to their onboard GPS and fantastic displays. That's all for today. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell button for the upcoming video notification.